Hello, my name is Lucky Mayo. This is the final video. This is the one. This is the fuck. This is the final. This is the final attempt at a pretty vulnerable video that I'm giving you guys. If you've seen the title, you know that something is about to be told to you guys. I have something to say. Cryptic, right? Don't worry, it's nothing bad. Unless you're a little transphobic. But I don't think any of you are. I am transgender. For my younger viewers, if I have any, being trans is when you, were born one gender, but you feel you are another. That's like the simplified version of it. But yeah, I am trans. I guess I've always known. I've always had a more effeminate physique. I mean, not really, not like super effeminate, but like these hips, those can be grabbed pretty easily. Like, sorry. Not super effeminate, but still effeminate enough to where I could fit. Where I can fit, anything. Almost anything. If it's like super small, obviously that constricts me and I rip it, but whatever. The questions that are asked to trans women and trans people, when they come out as trans, people will often ask, how long have you known, or how do you know, or what are your pronouns? What do we call you? It's mostly supportive questions. And that's nice. It's nice to feel that. But I guess I've always known. When I was in elementary school, when I went to a little school called Odyssey. My sister was hanging out with one of her friends one day, and we made a bet. I can't remember what the bet was. It was probably something stupid, but the loser of that bet depended on gender. If I lost the bet, my sister would get to dress me up in whatever she chose. If she lost the bet, I don't know, she was gonna have to do my chores for a week. I can't remember what would have happened if I had won the bet. But I lost. So my sister grabbed some clothes. A whole ass outfit. Underwear. Bottoms, top. No, not the top. Nope, top. Underwear, bottoms, top. Oh, and tights. I think tights were involved. I can't remember. I can't remember the exact specifics. But the second I threw all that on, it felt oddly right. Like, this was, like, yes, this is who I'm supposed to be. But, as a child, you don't really have the brains to draw that kind of conclusion yet. So you think, oh, well, this sucks. I lost a bet, but whatever. I always hold up my end of the deal. And then you think it's a fluke. That is what is called cross-dressing. And weirdly enough, that's where the journey begins. The next time I cross-dressed was when I was 13. I had a bit better of an understanding of the world. Bruce Jenner had just become Caitlyn Jenner, so being trans was becoming little by little a bit acceptable. But actually, did Bruce Jenner become Caitlyn Jenner when I was 13? No, I don't remember. But I always knew I was something else. Because the next time I cross-dressed, it was my choice. By that point, my sister and I had grown a bit more, and I couldn't just, ask, "Hey, let me borrow some clothes." That wouldn't have gone over well in an LDS family. That were some TERFs. They were TERFs. I think they still are a little bit. But, so, the next time I cross-dressed, it was my choice. My sister had this little schoolgirl outfit. Kind of like a uniform, like the plaid skirt and everything. And, yeah. So when I threw that on, it felt right. It felt familiar. It felt like this is what I'm supposed to be wearing. It gave me a sense of euphoria, as opposed to the dysphoria I felt for years. More and more, I started cross-dressing. Stealing underwear, stealing thongs, and stealing boy shorts and hipsters. Tights. And the more it just felt right. Fast forward a little bit. I hadn't cross-dressed in a while. I hadn't cross-dressed ever since I didn't cross-dress again until I was... until I was 19. But it wasn't until when I cross-dressed in 2021 that it finally clicked. It wasn't until then that I realized I'm trans. And I'm not gonna lie, there was some help in that department in the fact that on my Twitter, that is now impossible to find unless you have the link, or really persistent in finding porn. I had a bunch of I followed a girl from TikTok on Twitter, and that was weird because the second I did that, I found myself in not safe for work Twitter. Nudity galore. Sex. Of all kinds. Not animal sex, thank God. But sex. As I fell deeper into the rabbit hole that is not safe for work. That was not safe for work Twitter. I quickly found myself on the trans side of not safe for work Twitter, and I saw all these beautiful trans women living their best lives, being happy with who they are, with a level of confidence I never had. That I've never had at all. I didn't think I'd ever have. It was when I saw these women so happy and confident. I'm like, that's when I knew. I'm like, I want that for myself. For the most part, I wanted that for myself. I'd been dressing up like a sissy for years. Never understood why I never understood back until last year why I enjoyed spending time in women's clothing so much. It's because inside that's how I see myself. well, on the outside I'm fucking hideous. God, I used to have such good hair. Well, while on the outside I'm hideous, on the inside I feel beautiful. I know that sounds weepy and simpy and sappy to say. Not simpy. It sounds weepy and sappy to say. But, it is what it is. I am trans. I identify as a woman. I don't look it. I don't look like one yet. That's still a part of a long fucking journey. But it is one I am very excited to take. I am out to my friends. I am out to most of my family. The ones who aren't TERFs, at least. And my aunt, surprisingly, is very cool with it. I just want you to be sure. But, as for what you guys call me now, on YouTube, I am still Lucky Mayo. I do not care. I will be going, I am going by she, her, they, them pronouns. I prefer she, her, but if you want to do they, thems, or even he, hims, that's fine too. I don't really have a preference when it comes to pronoun. Just call me what you want to call me. And it will all bottom out eventually. If you guys have been calling me Brad, then good thing is you guys get to keep the BR. But the AD are being exchanged for an INN. With this new trend, with this new change in my life, I was gonna keep my name originally. I thought, what better way to honor my father than to keep my name of Brad? But I decided recently if I really wanted to become a woman, then there could be no half measures. There could be no way for me to back out. So, for the better part of the year, I've been trying to figure out a good name to go by. Keeping it close to my original, of course. There's no female version of Brad, unfortunately. But there is... The closest I found was Brinley. And I'll go by that, of course, but I'm going to shorten it to Bryn, because why not? So, Bradley Thomas is no longer Bradley Thomas. Bradley Thomas has become Bryn Thomas, and the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because I feel like we've really grown as a community in this past year, and I really want you guys to be on this journey with me. So, there it is. Coming out of the closet as trans. Thank you guys so much for watching the vlog, as always. If you guys want to see gaming videos, you can go to the channel right there. Now you can go down there to the name thingy-mabobber jing thing and click the icon and go find Kingdom Hearts or Batman or whatever you feel like watching. If you want to watch more vlogs, the entire playlist is literally on the homepage of my channel. So you can watch all those vlogs and you can see my journey throughout the decade that I've been alive. 2 decades? Have I been alive 2 decades? Because 2001, 2010, that's a decade. No, 2010, that's a decade. 2001 to 2011 is a decade for me. So, 2012 to 2022? Yeah, 2 decades. Wow. It's weird. Yeah. You guys are more than welcome to unsubscribe if you want, if me being trans is gonna impact you in some negative way. But if not, welcome to this newest part of my journey. Till next time, my name is Lucky Mayo. I'm signing off.